recently, since we've been on quarantine, lockdown, clink clink, I've seen a lot of drunken lives, drunken TikToks, drunken posts, and I'm like, damn guys, control your liquor. I would like people to just look besides that and just listen to what she's saying. Get her off the streets and into some books. I don't know. It seems like he is. Maybe he's not. But the reaction towards Lizza and the reaction towards Drea is still there.
Honey, come on and come on, come on and come on, yeah. Come on and come on, come on and come on, come on and.
Hey you guys! Hi! How are you and how are you and how are you all the way in the back over there? As you know, it is me, Z, and today we are doing our hot topic discussion that I like to call the 10 spot. Why am I calling it the 10 spot? Because it's your top 10 hot topic discussions that happen within the week at 10 o'clock in 10 minutes or more. Sometimes I go over. All the time I go over. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? But anyway, hope you guys are good. But without further ado, here are your hot topics. So as I do, I have my handy dandy notebooks. I have 2 of them today. So without further ado, let's get into these stories. Number 10. Tiny and Shekinah say Bill Cosby should be released on their podcast. Now, at first I thought Shekinah and Tiny weren't like friends anymore, but apparently they have this podcast. So they were on the podcast and talking about the coronavirus and prisoners inside of the prison, and the topic of Bill Cosby came up, which by the way they said that he tested positive for the coronavirus. But anyway, so the Griot.com states that on the podcast, both women confessed that they believe Bill Cosby should be released from prison due to the coronavirus. A quote from Tiny. I f***ing love it. No disrespect to the women that were involved. I just feel like Bill is older and he's been in there doing his time. I'm not sure how much time he did. So how is he doing his time if you don't know how much time he's doing? But anyway, Shekinah replies, I think it's up that you women did that to Bill. Cause 9 times out of 10, real talk, y'all be trying to y'all way to the top. Shekinah continues, you know how bad people want fame and want to be a celebrity these days? They do anything for a role. Okay, Shekinah. Okay, here's my thing about Shekinah. I have no issue. I'm not a fan of Shekinah as much as I was before. Because she has been on the Queen's Supreme Court with T.S. Madison. And she said a lot of weird homophobic things. Like how 90% of men are gay. That's stupid. That's not true. Gay men are actually seen as a minority among men. Straight men are the majority. Like, what? And she has, even on Love and Hip Hop, she just does messy things. Apparently she talks about Spice, according to Spice on the show, as well as she kind of instigated a situation with Bambi and light skin Keisha. So she's not really my favorite person as much. I don't know. Sometimes she kind of just seemed like she not there right there. Like the elevator to go all the way up. Anyway, let's continue. So Tiny rebuffed and says, I feel like that's not fair. We know what goes on, but I'm not fair to do to the victim. But that's not fair to do to the victims because we don't really know their story. And Tiny, however, I do agree with you there that we should not victim blame, but at the same time, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, it has been proven that Bill Cosby is guilty. I'm sorry. Listen, I love the Cosby Show. I still watch it, to be honest. I have gotten to the point where I can watch, I can differentiate Heathcliff Huxtable and Bill Cosby. Heathcliff is different from Bill anyway to me. But Yeah, and yeah, if he, he raped, drugged these women, loads of women, like what, 78 of them? It's a crime. It's wrong. Why should he be out of prison? Because of the coronavirus? Please. Then that means every single criminal in prison should be released. What they should do is find some way of keeping, protecting the prisoners in the prison from the CV virus, from the coronavirus. It may be a lot, but that's to me the only way that you can protect those prisoners. Not release them out like Tekashi 6ix9ine, but he was getting out anyway. And keep R. Kelly in there too, like I said last week. But anyway, that was all I had to say about Shekinah and Tiny. Have fun with your podcast, but stop talking stupid things. But I do agree with what Tiny said after, that we shouldn't blame the women. Shekinah, shut up. Number 9. Drake offers private jet flight for COVID-19. Okay, so according to TMZ, Drake joined the all-in party to raise money for COVID-19 relief, offering a flight on his $200 million private jet. Drake says one lucky winner and 7 others will be brought along to fly on Air Drake, greeted with an OVO package and a Nike Care package.
Whoever wins, you'll get the chance to fly on Air Drake. I'll have the OVO package waiting for you on the plane. The Nike Care package waiting for you on the plane. Fly you to LA. You'll get to come and party with us, one of our private parties at the Lila. We'll have a great time, put you up in a great hotel, whoever you choose to bring for the weekend. And then it doesn't end there, because we'll link back up in the city that you're from. We'll get you the best tickets possible to the show whenever we can tour again. I'm supposed to challenge 3 people, but I really just want to challenge anybody who's willing to step up for this cause, because I think we all need it right now.
I find this interesting, and it's actually, Drake, you're trying to do something positive, but my question is when is this going to start? When is it going to start? Like, when are you going to be able to do this? We got to do it after all the Rona's over. But I think this is a good idea. What do you guys think? Alright? So, number 8. Ayana Mayweather may be in prison and jail for 99 years. Okay. So, if you guys remember last week, we talked about the story with Yaya. with Yaya and NBA young boy. How they're dating, and she went to his house where she should have been quarantining, and she found his baby mama there, and they starts to fighting, and she took up 2 knives and she stabbed her with one of the knives. Now apparently she's pregnant, the girl that she stabbed, and she apparently lost the baby. So she may be sentenced up to between 5 to 99 years, and she's 19. Wow. Anyway, an article on iHeart.com says, according to court documents obtained by The Blast, which is another website, Yaya, the daughter of Floyd Mayweather, is looking anywhere between 5 to 99 years behind bars if convicted on charges for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon from an altercation at NBA YoungBoy's house. Okay, like I said before, damn, this all could have been avoided. This all could have been avoided, sis. We gotta educate people. I'm not even gonna say young people, because old people do this stuff too. They got some old people that will come looking for their girl or their boyfriend or whatever, husband, wife, and stab up the other person, do whatever. But what I don't understand is, goddamn, why 99 years? There's grown men grown white men that have done worse things like murder that have not gotten 99 years. 99 years? Damn. Hey, she got 99 years, but this year ain't one. But anyway, all you can say is good luck to Ayana Mayweather. I just hope she doesn't get 99 years. If anything, maybe 5. Damn, and she's 19, so she not even going to juvie. But anyway, and just leave these dumb boys alone. And you know what's funny? He's gonna be laid up with some other chick. He ain't gonna pay her no attention. Watch. Anyway, number 7. Megan Thee Stallion does a drunken IG live. Okay. Now, I love Megan Thee Stallion. And recently she was on live. And this is the funny thing. Recently, since we've been on quarantine, lockdown, clink, clink, I've seen a lot of drunken lives, drunken TikToks, drunken posts. And I'm like, damn, guys, control your liquor. But you watch this clip and you let me know, what do you think about this?
It was the last wrong number. It was not caller number 9. It was caller number 9.
Don't request me if you ain't got your wig on.
Yes.
You gonna
if your makeup ain't beat,
if
you
your
will get the
wig
beat.
is weak, you will get the beats. Let me tell you that right now.
Listen, Megan, have your fun, but have some control. And I couldn't find the clip, but there's a clip where her friend is like, Megan, like trying to get her to stop. But listen, who hasn't had a friend that was drunk like that? But just Megan, be safe and bring out some more music. I would like to see a video for Savage, Classic Bougie, and you sure was ratchet in that video. But anyway, be safe, Megan. We love you. Number 6, Bad Baby has backlash. Okay, when she don't get backlash. So according to Pop Buzz, they report that Bad Baby receives backlash after she says, "Who wants to be black? Sis, you." But anyway, she's in an IG live. So apparently Bad Baby is being dragged for comparing herself to Tarzan and says, "Who wants to be black?" This child. Anyway, while trying to defend her claims, she is blackfishing and appropriating black culture. Take a look at this.
Doing that black people do. The act black. I don't talking about who wants to be black. I don't understand that. I really just can't. And then another thing I like to say is, y'all say that I try to be black because maybe a reason of me trying to be black because I grew up in the hood. Tarzan, right? The story of Tarzan.
Okay, you listen, little girl. Listen. Where is her mama? Where is this child's mother? Where's her mother? But you know what? Like they always say, the apple never falls far from the tree. If she acting like this, God, I can only imagine how her mama is. Her mama was on Dr. Phil saying that her child is this, that, the third, and the fourth. Where will she learn it? Where's she learning it from? From you, miss. But anyway, this child needs to get... She's not even a rapper. I'm even too sure she know how to rap presents. Get her off the streets and into some books. Get her in school. How old is she? Like 17? 18? Get her in school. There are tons of girls that can rap that they're not able to get a deal because they're black. I'm sorry. She got a one up because she's a white girl. And she acts black. You act black. You act black, miss. Stereotypically so. Stereotypically so. I don't know. You just have this aura where you just try to be as ghetto as possible. And it's like people think there's a correlation between black and ghetto. No, it's not. Anyway, let's continue with the story. This little girl's annoying. I want her off my TV. Danielle Bologna, or Bologna, whatever, because she's full of it, recently received backlash for blackfishing on IG. She denies the allegations, but over the weekend on IG Live, she showed her makeup artist applying her foundation, which was significantly darker than her skin tone. Y'all look at this picture. What do y'all think? This child needs to be educated. You are promoting blackface, miss. You are, little girl. You may think that you're not, but you are. And you did the classic white people line, I got black friends, I dated black men. So what? You could still be racist. Ignorance is a form of racism. Can it be solved? Yes, But ignorance is a form of racism, and that is what you are, young lady. I'm over here screaming and yelling at, I don't care. But that's the truth. You're ignorant, and that is a form of racism. Then she goes on and says that Lil' Kim is trying to be a white woman. How? Because of her plastic surgery? Because of her skin is bleached? You could still tell that Lil' Kim is a black woman. Not a very pretty one, but she is a black woman. And you can, listen, you have more authority over Lil' Kim any day because she is a black woman. You're a white girl. They will take your side over Lil' Kim's any day because of the color of your skin. And it's sad, but little miss, you need to be educated. And stop defending ignorance. Anyway, number 5. Bernie Sanders and Cardi B are on IG Live. I thought this was so cute and so hilarious. So USA Today says, Sanders takes a live video interview with Cardi B from their respective quarantine places, and they talk about the coronavirus.
So now we have 45 and Joe Biden. And you know me, since I've been so on you and so focused on you, I haven't really done my research well on Joe Biden. I will want you to tell my platform, why are you endorsing him?
Donald Trump is, to my mind, the most dangerous president in the modern history of America. What I am also trying to do right now, Claudia, is to work with Joe.
You know, when I saw this, and you know what it is, a lot of the times when she hops on her lives and her IG stories, sometimes she needs to get off, you know, when people talk craziness about her. But I haven't really seen Cardi react to negative backlash in a minute. But I have seen her hop on. She was talking about the coronavirus, talking to Bernie, and she's a very intelligent person. Only thing is, I hate the fact that people don't think she's intelligent because the way how she speaks, the way how she dresses, and quote unquote acts ghetto or ratchet or bangy or whatever because she is a black Afro-Latina / black woman. But I would like people to just look besides that and just listen to what she's saying. Does she say things incorrectly and pronounces words wrong? Yes. But who doesn't? I do. But that doesn't mean that she's not smart. But I commend Cardi to actually getting an interview with Bernie Sanders. And a lot of the things that she was saying was very accurate and very smart. Anyway, so that was our number 5 story. Number 4. NASCAR driver Kyle Larson uses racial slur. And that's putting it mildly. He said nigga. An ESPN story says Kyle Larson has been suspended indefinitely by NASCAR on Monday for using a racial slur on a live stream. What's up with y'all in the live streams? During a viral race. Take a look.
I can see it. You can't hear me? Hey, nigger.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Kyle, you're talking to everyone, but... Yeah, we heard that. Yikes.
Are you kidding me?
What kind of mess is that? Like, bro, and it's not even that you're calling someone the N-word. You're just saying, ooh, nigga, like it was the word shit, or damn, or hell. What? And it's just wrong, bruh. It's you racist. And then you was over there backpedaling. Talking about you wasn't raised like that. Yes, you were. Yes, you are. Sir, you use that in your vernacular all the time. Use that all the time, sir. But who says the N-word like that anyway? And you know that the word is wrong. You know the word is wrong. So you should not be saying it. Anyway, they said they suspended him till May. He should be suspended for life, because that's not right. Anyway, number 4 story. Sorry, that was our number 4 story. Number 3, Kirk and Rasheeda marriage rumors. Okay, now this came about when the Love and Hip Hop episode aired on Monday, and Rasheeda was saying that they were together for 20 years, and they're saying, if on Wikipedia you're saying you're 37 and y'all been together for 20 years, that means Kirk was with you when you were a teenager. So when the media saw this episode aired, some people had things like this to say. This is what Kirk and Rasheeda had to say.
First of all, I ain't gonna adopt Rasheeda. I don't even answer stupid but since y'all on the stupid I'm not interested in adopting Rasheeda. I would definitely not be into marrying nobody at motherfucking 17 and I'm 31.
I damn sure wasn't thinking about getting married at 17. I have a son who's 19. And
grow up. Like I know y'all read a age on the internet and think you know, you don't know, dumb. Okay, I'm not interested in marrying a minor. I never want to. I ain't with the bull.
Again, y'all.
Yeah, so
let us enjoy our relationship and our shit in y'all mind.
Now, Kirk Frost, you a lie. You say you're not into young girls? How old was Yasmin? She probably had to be younger than 25. I'm just saying. But anyway, that was your number 3 story. I really do not care. I just like Rasheeda. I don't care anything about Dirt Frost at all. Rasheeda, call me. I want to interview with you. I just think you're awesome. Anyway, number 2. Diddy stops Lizzo from twerking on his dancer song IG Live on Easter Sunday. Okay. So let's get into this story. This is one of my favorites. On Sunday, Diddy hosted his event to raise money for healthcare workers on the front lines of the coronavirus. Take a look at this.
I decide when I finish. Race that good, decide who you sick. Hope she a bad the pussy like it's finished. She a so on the way to the day. I ain't never seen my bitch
Oh, sorry. I'm
Easter
sorry.
Sunday. Let's play something a little bit family friendly.
I'm sorry.
So as you see, Lizzo was dancing and they stopped the music. Okay, now later on that day, he did a live with Drea. Look at this.
Team Love Radio. Happy hour, let's go.
When the internet saw this, like the mighty warriors that they are, they basically was saying that Diddy was fat shaming Lizzo because he allowed Drea to twerk and he on his live, and he didn't allow Lizzo to twerk. Now here's my take on it. I mean, you could see it both ways, because when Lizzo was dancing and the song did have like cursing and stuff on it, and he's like, oh no, you know, we gotta stop that. But beforehand he did let her dance. But at the same measurement, Drea's song, she was dancing to Back That Thing Up. And if you know Back That Thing Up, and I'm saying it the clean way, from Juvenile, you know that had a whole lot of cussing in that song. He let her dance and he let the song play. So I don't, and even their interaction with Drea, they was like in the camera like, woo, look at her, woo. But when Lizzo was twerking, they was over there dancing on their own. So I don't know. It seems like he is. Maybe he's not. But the reaction towards Lizzo and the reaction towards Drea is still there. It still looks like a form of fat shaming. Listen to what Diddy had to say.
One thing that I want to make clear, like my queen, my sister Lizzo, when I stopped the music, it was because it had a lot of curses in there, not because she was twerking. She's one of the best twerkers in the world, okay? So let's keep that clear. It wasn't about twerking. You're allowed to twerk on Easter. It was a lot of cursing in the record, and I don't need child services knocking on my door right now. You understand? So that's why I stopped the record. But Lizzo, we love you. And everybody stop looking for the negative. Look at the positive, man. Let's go to the love. We love y'all. Yeah.
Diddy, you said that it had a lot of cursing, and so did Drea's. Diddy, I don't know, something in the milk ain't clean. Is it fat shaming? It may not be deliberate fat shaming, but the way how y'all reacted to Drea and the way how y'all reacted to Lizzo is two different reactions. That's all I say. And Diddy, you looking old, but you got money. I guess you could clean up that beard with your money, but I guess. Anyway, so that was your number 2 story. So before we go to our number one story, as I did last week, we are going to try to put as much other type of stories in 1 minute. So let's get our clocks ready, and here we go. So as we spoke about last week, Honey Boo Boo, as well as her mom and her mom and Pumpkin, her sister, were making charges on Camo. So apparently Honey Boo Boo has upped her price from $25 to $35. I mean, hey, have at it. She actually made quite an amount of money. You could talk what you want about Mama June, but she's a smart businesswoman. She ain't got no front tooth, but she's a smart businesswoman. Summer Walker and London on the Track have rumoredly broken up, if that's the word. And I don't know much about them, but listen, Summer Walker, if you breaking up with this man's gonna allow you to wear shoes and stop allowing receipts to be stuck to your booty, that's fine with me. You just write music and take showers. That's it. Gaga and Alicia Keys' albums are delayed due to the coronavirus. Listen, and that's our buzzer. So we don't have enough time, but definitely come back next week and we will try to beat the clock once again. So our number one story is our stimulus checks are in the mail, honey. Did you get yours? Because I sure did get mine. So let me tell you a quick story how I realized that I had one. So before I even do that, they said that if you did not pay your taxes, you will not get your stimulus check until you do. If anybody in the comments, just write down and let me know down below and let me know how true that is. So I got my stimulus check. So what I used to have, I have a lot of streaming services. So I used to have a DC streaming service, DC Universe. So I wanted to watch a new Harley Quinn cartoon, and I realized that I guess I had to pay again or something. I didn't think I paid for a long time because I haven't been using it. So when I go to my account to see if I have any money, I'm seeing amount that I did not see it there. So when I hit 2 and 2 together, it's the stimulus check. Now here's my thing about it. I honestly don't want to use it. I want to put that in my savings. I just hope people do not go overboard with the check. I know it's gonna help a lot of people that are not working right now, that are laid off, that, so, you know, even if it's temporarily, just make sure that you use that to the best of its ability, because you got to pay that thing back in taxes. And another thing too, Donald Trump, you're not slick. You only doing this to get votes. I'm not voting for you. Never will, never have. I will vote for whoever is a Democrat. It could be this hair draw. I'm voting for you. But anyway, that was your number one story of today, and I hope you guys enjoyed all the other stories and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. This has been the 10 spot. Also, quick announcement. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm hosting my first ever live on YouTube at 7 p.m. Come in, put on your best garments, bring your best liquor, eat some food. We're going to play some games, and we're going to talk a lot of craziness. And I hope to see you there. Without further ado, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Later.